What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to yet another Pilates meets strength workout. If we've not met before, my name is Margaret. I'm a certified Pilates instructor living in Colorado. Today we're going to be using a medium heavy-ish dumbbell, but also light hand weights. We'll start off today just with a little bit of a warm-up, so I want you to come into a standing position, feet about hips distance apart. Let's anchor the heels down into the mat, press down into the big toe, and then spread your weight out evenly between your big toe and all four of your other toes, right? So we think about pressing into the big toe, out into the outside edge of the foot, pressing down into the heel, and then soft bend at the knees. We'll tuck the tailbone under so we find that nice, gentle, neutral pelvis. Hands come down by your sides. We take that big inhale, fill up with air, letting the shoulders lift up towards the ears. We'll exhale out, let all of that air go. Good, 3 more like that. Nice, big inhale. And then we'll exhale out, let it go. Good, 2 breaths, big inhale. Good, we'll exhale out, let it go. This will be our last big deep breath, big inhale. And then we'll exhale out, let everything go. Good, from right here, let's walk the feet out a little bit wider than the hips, turning the toes out and the heels in. From right here, we reach the arms so they go out into a T. I'm gonna mirror you. We'll inhale to shift over towards the right, reaching that right hand over. We'll exhale, pull up to center, and then inhale, shift over towards the left. Finding length out of the fingertips, length out of the crown of the head, and then starting to light up the obliques as we pull ourselves back through center, restacking the spine in space. Good. Next time that you reach over towards the right, I want you to reach as far as you can, drop that right arm down, and then reach the left arm up overhead. Nice big side body stretch. Big inhale to breathe into that space between the ribs. Exhale, let it all go. And then we're gonna reach back up to center. Same thing over towards the left. Reach, 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 reach until you can't go anymore. Drop that left arm down, reach the right arm up overhead. Big inhale. And then we'll exhale out, let it go. Good. Press yourself all the way back up to center. Once you get there, drop the arms down. We'll take a big inhale, bend at the knees, reach the arms up, pausing at the top. You can hook the thumbs together. See if you can reach up a little bit higher. Finding a sensation of lift, thinking about lifting up out of the pelvis, lifting up out of the shoulders, reaching that crown of the head up. Good, and then take a big exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold, reaching all the way down towards the mat. Hands will come down, and from right here, we inhale, bend at the knees, come down into a nice deep squat. We'll exhale, press down into the heels, press the hips up. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Beautiful. 1 more. Inhale, bend. Good. Exhale, press, and then from right there, slowly, we'll tuck the chin to the chest. We'll roll ourselves all the way up to standing. Crown of the head is going to be the last thing to lift. And then once you get there, we're gonna get right into things. We'll be starting off today with a curtsey lunge circuit, slightly bit different structure than what we've been used to, but you're gonna be totally fine. Just follow me. I've got you covered. We're gonna grab onto both of our medium heavy-ish weights, and we'll start off taking a curtsey lunge. So I'm gonna flip to the side just so that we can see. We'll pull the weights up to the shoulder. Left foot's gonna go forward, right foot steps back. We just have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight stay up by the shoulders. We're gonna inhale, step that right foot back. Exhale, press down into the left heel. Stand all the way up. Lower and lift. Good. We lower and lift. Okay, so big curtsey lunge series to start us off here. Good. Every time that you come up to stand, you're just going to step that left foot out to your side. So I'll flip this way so you can see. Okay, so we cross back. You're going to stand up, just step that right foot out. What did I say? Left, right? Doesn't matter. I'm mirroring you. So if things get off, you just keep sticking where you're at. Good. Okay. Just 15 seconds right here. And then we'll be done with this first exercise. Whew. All right, we just have 5, 4, 3, 2, Last one. Stand everything up. We're going to ditch one of those weights, so just put one weight off towards the side. We'll keep our other weight now in the left hand. Same kind of thing. We're going to step back in that curtsey lunge, but now as you stand, you're going to drive your right knee up, press the weight overhead. We just have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're burning out this left side, stepping back. You're going to come up, drive that knee out towards the side as you press the weight up overhead. Step back, and then reach up. Good. So lots of things going on right here. We're trying to balance on the way up. Good. This heavy weight, it kind of acts as a counterbalance almost, right? So as we're trying to balance on this side, in order to get the weight up, we really have to be strong in our core. Right, we have to be deep rooted into the heel. And at this point, probably I'd say, you'll start to feel that left hip burning out. That's okay. We'll make it through, I promise. Good, just about 10 seconds right here. Good, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take everything down. You're going to ditch that heavy weight, swap it out for some lighter weights. Now on this one, we keep the left foot down. As we step back with the right leg, we'll reach the arms up overhead, and then we'll drop the arms down as we take the knee out towards the side. We just have 4, 3, 2, and 1. We cross that right leg back, lifting the arms up. We press down into the left heel, drive the knee out towards the side. Good. I taught something super similar to this series the other day in class. So if you like what you see here, or you like what you see, but you don't have weights at home, come to my virtual classes. You will love them, I promise. If you love taking my class here, you'll love it even more in real time when I can see you on the camera and help you out. Good. Just keep on breathing. These workouts are always the hardest for me, so sorry if I don't talk the whole time. We just have 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, stand all the way up. Okay, we're gonna keep working on that left leg with the left leg down. Next exercise, we tuck the elbows in towards our rib cage. Right leg is out by your side. We're gonna pull the right foot in as we push the arms out, lower the right leg down, pull the elbows in. We have 3, 2, and 1. I'll stay facing you on this one, okay? Keep those elbows tucked in. We're gonna lift the knee, push the arms forward, lower it down, bend the elbows in. Good. I call this one the flamingo leg. But we'll start to feel burnout happening in that left hip. It's okay, you're gonna make it, I promise you will. Good, now if the weights become too much, you go ahead and ditch them. I have 3-pound weights right here. Lighter than that would be fine. If you have I have 1-pound ball bangles. I really like to use those a lot. If you have those, you can always swap out for that. Good. All right, we just have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to drop those weights off. Last exercise on this leg. We keep the left leg forward. We're going to step that right leg back, hold in our curtsey lunge, and we're just going to move through the arms. So we'll lift and we'll lower. Okay. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. We cross that right leg behind us. Now I like to hinge forward just a little bit through my hips. We're just gonna lift the arms up overhead, biceps by the ears, and then lower right back down. Okay, so no movement through the legs, no movement in the pelvis. We're just kind of mobilizing the shoulder right here, lift and lower. If you'd like to use your weights right here, you're more than welcome to do that. I'll never tell you that you can't use your weights. You totally can if you want to. Good. Okay, let's just take a moment, check in with the rest of the body. Do you feel like you're really pressing down into that left heel? Okay, do you feel like you're pressing down into the big toe and the outside edge of the foot evenly? That's always a tricky part. Good, 15 seconds right here. Good. We just have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Stand all the way up. Take a deep breath. Okay, that left hip, it's burning out. You're gonna feel it, right? Take a moment. We're gonna take that same thing all again over on the other side. So we grab back onto our heavier weights. This time we keep the right foot forward. We step that left leg back. We have 3, 2, and 1. Pull those weights up by the shoulders. Take your left foot, cross it back and behind, and then exhale, press into the right foot. Tap your left toes out to the side. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good. Just keep on breathing. Good. I always find when I'm trying to like really hit my glutes hard, curtsey lunges are almost always that one exercise that I'm really able to connect the deepest into my muscle. So they often end up being the exercise that I love to hate. I have a hard time with lunges sometimes just because of my arthritis, but on the days I can do them, boy, do I love them. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Stand all the way up. We're going to ditch one of those weights. Just one, but I am going to put the other one down for a second. Next exercise, we curtsey lunge to knee drive. Oh wait, other leg. So we'll get that weight in the right hand. We're going to curtsey lunge. Right foot stays forward in 3, 2, and 1. We cross that left foot back and behind. Then we're going to stand, drive the left knee up, press the weight up overhead. Lower down. And then by driving into the right heel, we find the power to lift. Good. As we continue to move throughout this, we use the same principles of Pilates that we would use in a no equipment workout, right? We're moving with precision. We're moving with control, concentration, moving with our breath. Inhale to lower, exhale to stand. Good. Those 6 principles of Pilates, they always come back to haunt us, don't they? Good, and they should. They always should. Perfect. All right, we just have 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good, okay. We get to ditch that heavy weight. Grab onto your lighter weights. We're going back in, this time adding on with the arms, okay? So if you remember, we're gonna lower down. We lift those arms up, biceps by the ears, drive the knee, drop the arms in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That right foot stays forward. We cross the left leg back and behind, reaching the arms up, and then driving the left knee out by our side. Lower down, lift up. And again, I'll show you this from the side, okay? So we lower and lift, and maybe, the arms, they might help you get a little bit lower into that lunge. Maybe they help you to really press down into your heel, okay? Sometimes weights can help us, even if they're 3 pounds, right? It doesn't always have to be a heavy weight for a workout or for an exercise to be effective. Good. Also kind of depends on your goals, right? Good. Whew, I'm a little bit wobbly. I taught this yesterday in class, these curtsey lunges, and my butt is still feeling it. Like my ass is still on fire. Okay, let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Okay, take a deep breath. These workouts are consistently the hardest ones for me. Consistently. Okay, we're standing in that right leg. We take the left leg out by our side, tuck the elbows into your ribs, float those palms up. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, as we pull the left knee up, we're gonna press those arms forward. As we let the left leg come down, we pull the elbows in towards our sides. Good. Okay, if you feel kind of wobbly, you're just gonna check in with that right leg. Remember, are you pressing down into your heel? Are you thinking of that right foot as a tripod? It seems silly, but it'll help. Think about pressing into those 3 points of contact. Good. Every time we pull those elbows in, think about letting the elbows skim the rib cage or squeezing underneath the armpits to get into the lats. Beautiful. All right, we have 3, 2, and 1. Everything comes down. We toss those weights off to the side. One more exercise right here. We're coming down into our curtsey lunge, just moving through the arms. Nice deep breath. All right. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Right foot stays forward. We step that left leg back. Okay. You're going to get nice and low into that lunge. If you'd like to hinge forward, go for it. We inhale, reach those arms up, find length. Exhale, squeezing underneath the armpits to lower down. Okay. We lift up and we'll lower down. Good. Lift it up. And then lower down. Beautiful, big inhale. Beautiful. Okay, check in with that right foot. Do you feel like you're pressing down into your heel, or are you feeling like you're starting to roll out onto the outside edge of the foot? I know I kind of feel like I'm rolling to the outside edge. That's why I say it. Good. Okay, can you maybe get a little bit lower in that lunge? You can. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and stand all the way up. Take a moment. Step out through your legs. Don't fall over. Okay, we're going to be moving through that circuit one more time through. Okay, so we're going to grab back onto those heavy weights. We're heading back over with the left leg forward in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg stays forward. We step back with that right foot and then pull up to stand. We'll lower and lift. Good. Lower and lift. Things are going to move a little bit differently on this circuit. That's okay. Let it happen. Change is good. Variety is good. Okay, we're halfway through. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. That's the hardest thing that I find with these workouts, because they're like, it's a little bit of a higher intensity, right? Because I'm making you use heavier weights. I've got 10-pound weights, so I sweat like profusely in these workouts. All right, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and stand all the way up. We're going to keep using both of those weights. I'm just going to drop them for a second because my hands are getting a little bit sweaty. Next exercise, we keep holding onto those weights. We're going to step back, little tiny pulses. All right. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Pull those weights up. Keep the left foot forward. We step that right foot back. Get your bearings, tuck that tailbone under, hold the weights nice and strong, push into the left heel. It's a little lift and a little lower. Good. Little lift, little lower. Good. If you need to drop the weights, you drop the weights. That's okay. Okay, we'll just take a moment, do a full body scan. We're moving pretty slow, so the time should fly by, hopefully. Crown of the head is lifted and reaching up towards the ceiling. Your gaze is lifted and pointed forward. So I want you to find a focal point on the wall or whatever's right in front of you. Good. Okay, shoulders dropped away from the ears. We're pulling the elbows in nice and tight to our rib cage. Good. Tucking that tailbone under and then driving down into your left heel. And just like that, we only have 6 seconds left. Good, just give me 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and stand all the way up. We get to toss those weights off to the side. Grab back onto your light weights. Okay, this time what we're gonna do, same kind of thing we did before. We're gonna lower down, lift the arms, drive the knee, drop the arms. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. We step back with that right leg, reaching the arms up. We're gonna stand up, letting that right leg come out towards your side as you drop the arms. We'll lower and lift. Good. Lower and lift. Perfect. You got it. Okay. As we come low, we're finding that nice long diagonal line from the tailbone all the way up through the fingertips, all right? I know this is like a mean workout of me to throw at you guys today, but honestly, curtsey lunges, I think, are one of the exercises that will challenge your balance so much and will really help you to start to be able to feel the work happening in your glute. Good. Let's just go for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Good. We got it. Okay. From right here, we're going to go back into that same exercise we did, pulling the right leg in, reaching those arms out. We have 2 and 1. Okay, we're gonna pull that right leg in, reach the arms out, tap the toe down, squeeze the elbows in. Good, so it's all about pressing down into the left heel. You should feel your left glute on fire. On fire in a good way. Good, crown of the head, ooh, hoo-hoo. Okay, crown of the head lifted and reaching forward, press out, take it in. Good. Out and in. Good. We're more than halfway through. If your glute feels like it's going to fall off, just keep sticking with me. You've got it under control. And if you need a second, you take a second. That is always the rule with me. Because at the end of the day, it's your workout, it's your body. You do what you need to do. We've got 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Good. Take everything down. Okay. One more exercise right here, if you can even believe it. We're going to stand in our left leg. We'll pull, we're going to pull the right foot in, kind of like a tree pose, and we're just going to lift and lower the arms in 3, 2, whoop, and 1. So if you can press your right foot into your calf or even above the knee, that's great. We're gonna tuck those elbows in, soft bend. We'll just lift the arms and lower the arms. That's all it is. Lift and lower. Good. Now if you can hover your right foot away from your leg, that's awesome. Good. Okay, so we're just maintaining a soft bend. It's not the same kind of like serve the tray motion that we did before. Just soft bend at the elbows. I always like that, especially for me. I hyperextend at my elbows, so that soft bend really helps to maintain the tension in the muscles, really. Okay, good. Whew. Ouchie. All right, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take everything down. Take that right foot down. Take a moment to step out through the legs. The bad news is we have to do that all again from the top. But the good news is that we're going to make it through. More bad news. I shouldn't have put my hair down. Oh, yikes. Okay, grab onto those heavy weights. We just have 3, 2, and last 1. Right foot stays forward. Those weights come up by your shoulders. We're going to lower and lift, tap those left toes out to your side. I confuse myself with mirroring, but I've decided that because in my Zoom classes I mirror you, it's less confusing for my brain if that's just what I do all the time when I teach. So if that is confusing for you, you just do whatever is going to work in your mind. Whew. Lower and lift. You got it. We're more than halfway through. Remember, if at any point you want to drop the weights, that is absolutely something that you can do. Lower and lift. You got it. Big exhale as you drive up. We've got it. You're doing good. Keep moving with me. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Okay, you can put those weights down for just a second. Remember, second exercise this round, we're just gonna take it low, hold on to those heavy weights, little tiny pulses. Okay, sorry, that timer went off. Siri was talking to me. Okay. Okay, sorry, take it low. Hopefully you got there without me. That's always the hope. Right foot forward, left foot back, weights up by the shoulders, press down into that right heel. Little lift and lower. Good. Little lift and lower. Little lift and lower. Good, just like with the first side, we're driving down into that right heel. If you need to hinge forward a little bit, if that's more comfortable, go ahead and do it. Okay, this round's a little bit more challenging than the first round because I've got you using both of your heavy weights for both of those first two exercises, right? So it's gonna feel heavier, it's gonna feel sweatier, a little uncomfortable. That's okay, we're gonna make it through together. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and stand all the way up. We get to toss those heavy weights off to the side and then grab onto our lighter weights. How are you doing? Like, really? Are you doing okay? We're doing it together, right? Okay, right foot stays forward, left foot crosses back. We reach those arms up in 2 and 1. Left foot steps back, reach those arms up, and then press down into the heel. Drive that left knee out towards the side as you drop the arms. Lower and lift. Good. The second those weights become too much, you toss them off to the side. If they are challenging your balance in a bad way, or if they're making your shoulders start to lift up towards the ears, right? If you look like this, we've gone a little bit too far. Just toss those weights, right? You can do the same thing without the weights. It's still going to be, I won't say just as challenging, but it's still going to be challenging, right? If you're doing it right, it should be pretty challenging. And I know you're doing it right. I know you are. Makes me so happy that you guys are loving these Pilates but strength workouts. That is awesome. I'm so happy. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Take everything up. We're going to continue to use these weights. Same kind of thing we did before. We stand in that right leg. We take the left leg out by our side, tuck the elbows in, we pull the knee in, press the arms out. Okay, we have 4, 3, 2, last one. Press the toe out, squeeze the elbows in. We're gonna drive the knee up, reach the arms out in front of us, lower that left foot down, bring the elbows in. Lift and reach, lower down, squeeze those elbows in, nice and tight. Whew. I'll be honest, I struggle, I won't say the most, but I struggle a lot with balance. You guys may not know this about me, but I was diagnosed with RA, oh gosh, almost 5 years ago. And because of that, I have some weird imbalances in my hips, but also it affects my toes and the way that I walk. So yeah, balancing is kind of hard for me, but we've gotten there. We're doing it. All right, just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Take everything down. I'm gonna drop my weights for just a second. Same thing we did on the first side. I always underestimate these workouts. Okay, right foot's gonna stay down. We're just gonna pull that left knee out, lift and lower the arms. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand in that right leg, lift the left knee up. Arms are in front of you, soft bend at the elbows. We're just gonna lift the arms up in line with the shoulders, lower them right back down. We'll lift, good, and lower. Perfect, lift, and lower. You got it. If you need to press your left foot into your right leg, do it. If that's what helps you to feel stable, go there. If you need to take both feet down, soft bend, lift and lower from right there, that's fine too, right? Make this movement work for you. There's absolutely no right way to do an exercise. There's the right way in your body, for sure, but my body's not gonna look like your body. Your body's not gonna look like the next person that watches this video's body, right? That is the beauty of the human experience. All right, give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Everything comes down. Those light weights are gonna come with us, and we'll make our way all the way down towards the mat. We've got about 15 seconds right here. We'll come into a seated position, legs out in front of you, feet about hips distance, arms come out. We're gonna roll back as we pull that left elbow back in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach those arms out in front of you. We're gonna roll things back, find that big C curve, and then bend through the left elbow, pull it back, okay? We're gonna reach it forward, roll up, bring the left arm to meet the right, and then same thing on the right side, rolling back, driving that right elbow back, bringing it up. Good. The fun part about the core circuit is like, you know, after this we're done, right? So it's 5 exercises. Weights are gonna be optional, right? So you can do the same thing without them. Good. These next couple, let's just check in with the hips and the feet. Do you feel like you're pressing evenly, or do you feel like maybe you're pulling more into one side than the other? Typically, we're a little bit stronger on one side than the other, and it's stuff like this where you'll start to notice it. All right, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take everything in, okay? Deep breath. From right here, we're gonna lay all the way down onto our mat. Legs are gonna lift up into a tabletop position, and we'll do a little bit of work from right there. I'm gonna toss my hair clip. All right, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift those knees up above the hips, holding in tabletop. We're gonna reach the arms up and then squeeze those weights together. You'll inhale, bend at the elbows, take the weights down towards the forehead. Big exhale, extend through the elbows, press back up. I'm feeling very confident we've done this semi-recently. You know what's really funny? I filmed these workouts so far in advance that by the time you guys see this, it will have been like filmed a month prior. So I don't particularly remember what we did last week in our strength workout, but it feels, I don't know, I'm getting a little bit of deja vu. Good, keep moving like that. I'm just gonna move my timer so I can see when it's time to be done right here. Whew. Keep moving. Bend and press. Good, we have 10 seconds right here. Bend and press. All right, just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's take those feet down towards the mat. We're gonna roll ourselves right back up. We'll find our C curve, and we're just gonna take a bicep curl from right there. All right, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll things back, drawing the belly button in, rolling back into that C curve, reaching the arms out in front of you. We're gonna inhale, bend at the elbows, find that bicep curl. Oh, well, exhale, bend at the elbows, sorry. Inhale, you're gonna lengthen out, bend, and lengthen, you got it. Bend, and lengthen. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sweaty. How are you guys faring through this workout? You let me know in the comments. I've been so delighted because recently the comments on the Pilates strength workouts have been just like chef's kiss. So I'm so happy about that. You guys are loving the workouts, and I am just over the moon. Don't know how many times I can say it. Good. All right, stick with me for 10 more seconds. Good, you have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Go ahead and roll all the way up. Take a moment. Just take a moment. That's all you need. That's all you need. Okay. We're going to come back into that C curve, more movement with the upper body in 2 and 1. Reach those arms out in front, roll back into that C curve, flip your palms down. With the left arm, we're going to bend the elbow back, take it in line with the shoulder, punch it forward. Same thing on the right. Bend and punch. Bend and punch. You got it. No rotation in the upper body. Shoulders stay pointed forward. If you need to lift up a little bit higher out of that C curve, go ahead and do it. That is more than all right with me. Bend and press. You got it. Bend and press. Shoulders are staying away from the ears. They're dropping down and back. Good. You're maintaining that nice length in your spine, right? But still in that C curve. So big curve right here. Nice spinal flexion. Good. And press. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Go ahead and roll all the way up. Take a moment. Take a breath. Good, you got it. Okay, one more thing right here. Okay, we're gonna sit up nice and tall. You'll start by rounding through the spine, reaching the hands back. Okay, we're gonna inhale, circle those arms around and out, roll it down. Okay, when you're ready, that timer already went off. You saw it up in the corner, okay? So we start by rounding forward. You're gonna reach those arms back behind you. Okay, we circle the arms around and out, take them in front, roll it back. We roll it up, circling the arms, diving down, flipping the palms back. It's kind of reminiscent of a rowing series if you're familiar with reformer Pilates. Okay, sorry, I forget where to start. Reach it forward, roll it back, roll it up, dive forward, reach the arms back. Maybe you can touch the fingertips back behind you, maybe not. That's okay. Either way, it's like a little bit of a stretch, but it's also working the mobility in your shoulder. Good. All right, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. That was beautiful. Okay, toss the weights off to the side. Good news right here. We've made it to the end, all right? So from right here, all we're gonna do is flip ourselves up and over so that we come up into a tabletop position. Hands will come down, knees are gonna go back. You'll set the shoulders up so they come right on top of the wrists, hips right on top of the knees. Now, once we get there, we'll take an inhale to dip the belly down, open up the chest. Think about pulling the shoulder blades together like they're gonna touch. Okay, then we'll exhale, press down into the heels of the hands. Imagine there's a string right at the center of your back. I'm pulling that string up towards the ceiling. We're pulling the shoulder blades apart, pressing down into the earth. Good, 2 more. Inhale, dip it down, open up the chest, arch the back. And then exhale, press down into the heels of the hands, curve the spine up. Good, 1 more. Inhale, dip it down. Exhale, press away. Beautiful. Okay, from right here, let's reach the hips back towards the heels, swing those legs out from underneath you. We've got to take a figure 4 with all that crazy curtsey lunge garbage that I made you do. Just kidding, it's not garbage, I shouldn't say that. Hands are gonna come behind you, feet out in front of you. Right foot stays where it's at. We'll cross the left ankle over the top of the right knee. And we'll take a couple of moments right here, big deep breaths, filling up with air, making sure that you're pressing up and away from your mat, opening up the chest, reaching the crown of the head to the ceiling. Good, we'll hold right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and uncross that left ankle. Same thing on the other side, crossing the right ankle over the top of the left knee. Usually one side is a little bit tighter than the other, so just, see how things feel. Let the chips fall where they may. Big inhale, open up the chest, reach the crown of the head up. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and uncross that right ankle. Slide the legs out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall, anchoring your hips down into the mat. We'll inhale to circle the arms around and up, pausing at the top, seeing if you can reach up a little bit higher. Again, finding that sensation of lift out of the body. When you're ready, you'll exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold, reaching down for the mat. Take a big inhale right here, fill up with air. Exhale out, let it all go. And then when you're ready, we inhale. We'll just sit up nice and tall, reaching the crown of the head up. Take any other stretches that you feel like you need, and you guys made it all the way to the end. Good work today. As always, I hope so much that you enjoyed it. Remember, you guys are awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you in our next video.
Just can't resist you. You got me drunk in love, I can't see.